Hi, I'm Lesley Logan, co-founder of OnlinePilatesClasses.com. Welcome to the hotel room Brad and I are at while home for the holidays. And I wanted to come live and answer one of your questions, and that was, how come your legs are shaking during open leg rocker? So we're going to get into that and also kind of like why your body might shake during a lot of different exercises. But before I do that, I wanted to say, if you are a reformer lover of any kind, beginner, intermediate, advanced, teacher, anything like that, we actually have a accountability challenge starting in January. So January 3rd, we'll drop a 10-minute reformer class, and then a week later a 20, and then a week later a 30, and a week later a 40. And so you can actually sign up for the accountability. Yes, it's here on YouTube. Yes, you could do it on your own, but there's no fun in that. So go to opc.me/challenge. That's opc.me/challenge. And we will actually remind you when the class drops. We'll also make sure that you are getting tips on how to make things a habit. Gaia is going to fall off this couch at some point, and it's just going to be hilarious. And we're going to keep going with it because I'm going to answer your questions. And so this question about the leg shaking, I thought was a really good one because I see it a lot. So let me just show you open leg rocker. Yes, I'm on my reformer's carriage, and so I'm obviously not going to do it. But I'll typically see people like this, and the legs are shaking, right? Also, that might happen in a couple other exercises. It can happen in any exercise. The research I've found is this. It's just a sign that you're recruiting more muscles. You're recruiting more muscle fibers to get the job done. And so if you are someone with tighter hamstrings or weaker hamstrings, you're going to get the shake there because your body is like, I got to recruit more things. That's awesome. That's actually a really good sign. It's a sign that you're not trying to do it with your hip flexors or by hanging off of your shoulders. And so, way to go. Now, I say all that to say, like, I don't think you should be looking for the shake. I don't think it's important or a sign that you worked out hard enough or didn't work out hard enough if your body shaked or didn't shake. And so the reason I say this is there was a comment recently on my the full order on the mat with Joseph Pilates that they didn't really feel an impact on their body. Great. It's a low impact workout. You shouldn't. We have to stop searching for the burn as a sign of a workout done well, or searching for soreness. And if we don't sore the next day, we must not have worked hard enough. There's this weird thing of like this no pain, no gain is BS in my opinion. A consistent practice is the most important thing. Think about when you are sore and like how much you actually then avoid doing, or how you actually change how your movement patterns are to avoid soreness. Like think about when your legs are sore and then you go to sit on a toilet. You don't lower yourself down anymore. You just drop. That's a terrible habit to have in your body's practice because you will not be able to get off of that toilet, right? So I really think it's important that we actually remove some sort of pressure on ourselves for shaking. If you have the shaking, celebrate that your body is really trying to find more muscle fibers to make an exercise happen. And then if you are sore or not sore, please don't give yourself this like, I worked out hard yesterday. You can work out hard and not have that soreness. And the thing I love about Pilates is it really does meet you where you are, and it challenges where you're at. And so if an exercise does feel easy, then that's something we should talk about. That's a great question to ask, and I can go live about. And if you're an OnlinePilatesClasses.com member, you can ask that in the group, and I can answer it every single day. I can also look at your form when you're an OPC member because you can submit a video of that, and we can see what's going on in how you're doing that exercise that we can change the setup in, right? Because some exercises are going to feel impossible. Some exercises are going to feel easy because we can get into the setup but not actually be doing it right. So for my friend here who has shaking during open leg rocker, congratulations. You are finding those muscles for that. And in time, it should go away because you will have found it. And that doesn't mean that you're no longer using enough muscle fibers. It just means that your body is getting stronger. And now we can challenge your body in other ways. For example, tendon stretch on the reformer. So if you really enjoyed this, make sure you ask questions in the comments below. We go live every single Sunday to answer your questions. Again, OnlinePilatesClasses.com members, you answer those in your members only group whenever you ask them, and we will look at your form. And for those of you who are wanting a little bit of accountability, go to opc.me/challenge. We have a new class coming out in the Reformer every single week, but also we're going to support you in how habits are truly created. They're not created the way you think. They're not created by punishment or shame or having to do some every single day for 60 days or 90 days or 21 days. No, that's true. It's actually a lot simpler than that, and I'm excited to help guide you in that. Thank you so much. So join us at opc.me/challenge. We start next week. Have an amazing day.